Hello there, and welcome to the Daria Reactions. I am Fred. If you're new to the channel, glad that you found us. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. For those who are new here, this is, of course, your standard reaction, commentary, discussion video for that you see just about on every other YouTuber's channel. But in my case, it's more of a rewatch than anything else. Basically, my excuse to sit down and actually watch something since I don't watch a lot of TV on a regular basis. And MTV's Daria is a perfect show to, because the episodes are short, about 20 minutes long on average. Now, those who have been watching this particular series of YouTube videos of mine since the very beginning will know that for all of season one and for the most part of several episodes from season two, we were using streaming services, Amazon, and Paramount Plus for two, I believe I used them on, as well as YouTube. Literally buying the episodes in some individual cases. It was mostly because I was having a lot of issues getting the disc to read on a DVD player, regardless if it's a standard DVD player, which I own, a video game console. I tried Xbox One, PS3, PS4, and a PlayStation 2, and as well as a USB DVD player that plugs into my computer, which seems to work the best for the most part here. And we have switched to actually using the physical media from the Daria DVD collection, the complete series. This box set, as I mentioned before, has a lot of technical problems where the discs take a very long time to decode. Depending on your DVD player, it takes about anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes for the individual discs to play. It's the only set of DVDs, the only box set that I own that actually has this problem, especially when I compare it to things like Sledgehammer, Enterprise, MacGyver, Blue Seed, Cutie Honey, and other DVDs that I have. So it's kind of unique there, but suffering through it. So we're essentially are using it this going forward. Hopefully we don't run in. Hopefully I will find a better solution to get this to work with, like where I'm not having to sit around waiting for an obscene amount of time. But that is what it is here. There's also another issue with these DVDs, and I will talk about that when we get to season 3, and we're 2 episodes away from that. Today we'll be covering the episode "Pierce Me," which is the episode that I thought it was a couple weeks ago, where Daria gets a piercing and has a bit of a reaction to it. It's like I thought the episode where she was the episode "Ill" was the one that she gets the piercing, but no, it's this particular episode. Um, Something that is also cool about this box set that does include the Daria Day promo, which when Pierce Me first aired, uh, there was like a Daria marathon happening, and there was individual promos taking place. So so there you go. There's the actual still from it, which is actually a pretty good alternate look. I might actually use that for season three's title card, a screen capture. So it's like tempted. I was like, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. For those again, so as we prepared to get the ball rolling on this, composition blur turned on and off. Any audio you hear will most likely is being picked up from my speakers onto my microphone. So it's like because we turn it way down, and yes, the DVD box set has all the original music removed, so no Soundgarden or Yes or any other bands and things of that sort. Um, but then again, that's the same issue with the versions on Amazon. That's also the same issue with the versions on Paramount Plus and also on YouTube. It's like those uh, none of the original all the original music has been stripped away from Daria. So the only way I don't think there is even is those versions out there. Maybe on VHS, and I'm not sure if like the some of the early seasons were put on DVD. For those, if anybody knows if those original versions of the episodes with licensed music is out there, can you please let me know? Anyway, let's get down to it here. Do-do-do. The problem is, again, we unpause it and we have to wait for it to repause. Ah, shit. There we go. Wait, Jane was really popular for a day in the previous episode, CJ Run, which we covered last week. Wait, did the greeting card company create birthdays? Oh, no, it's not a Heimlich. She did cheese burn. I would have thought that Daria had like a toothache with the way she reacted. Yeah. You know what? Jake has the right idea. Take the cheese. If Quinn doesn't want the extra cheese, scarf it down, man. Jake, don't talk with your mouth full, man. Oh yeah, this is the episode where Helen and Quinn do like a mother-daughter fashion show thing. And wait, does this put them in conflict with Sandy and her mom? Wow, wow, definitely assuming Trent is calling for Quinn. Daria is not, is the older child, so there is no middle child. So the Marsha reference does not make sense. It's never too late to solicit people. Exactly, 7 o'clock isn't late. Daria is blushing. She is blushing. And just remember, when she gets anxiety and very emotional, she breaks out in hives, or as well. Again, the episode "Ill." So Daria. You have the other phone. Yes, Trent. Suspicious. What's up? Jane knows Trent is up to something. His facial reaction with her coming back and forth is just great. It's like, do, 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 do. Wow, really? You know what to say? Comedy best works in threes. It's like, again, Trent is trying so desperately to keep things on the down low. Why do you want to know, Jane? Like, Jane, you're the one who's asking. It was like it's throwing off. Like you came back and forth as if it's unusual for him to be on the phone. Unless it is unusual for Trent to be on the phone. What? It's like Jane can't believe it. Although it's like a misconception there. And wait a second, Quinn saying that the downstairs members wants the phone back is kind of like weird considering how much she's hogging the damn phone. Transplants and romance. Kind of a weird thing. Uh, wow, Daria's going in full on fantasy mode. Her own anxiety there is coming back. And again, Quinn coming again. This case in point of Quinn hogging the damn phone. Oh, oh wow, oh wow, Helen is actually talking her way into it. It will be. Quinn is very competitive on her looks. Oh, Trent has dropped by. Which makes sense if Trent can't talk to Daria over on the phone because of Jane lurking around. Wow, Jake, you're making assumptions. It's like, okay, now Jake is suspicious. Kind of completely weird. It's like, oh yeah, Trent shows up and automatically assume it's someone that Quinn is dating, which says a lot about Jake as it relates to Quinn. But as soon as Trent asks for Daria, Jake is suddenly suspicious. But yeah, Mystic Spiral, but they're thinking about changing the name again. They do change it at some point, if memory serves me right, a couple of times. It's a cute little scene. Daria's getting her hopes up. Uh, Yeah, sometime. Yeah, pick up sometime before lunch or after. Yeah, you never know when Trent's going to show up. Yeah, Helen needs her coffee. She's a lawyer. She needs it. It's her fuel. Yes. No, it's not for you, Quinn. Again, there is the running gag. That is a running gag here in this episode. It seems. I've never seen a car in real life where the seats are like that, where it's like it's two solid front seats in the front and then almost and similar to the back. It's like it's kind of a weird look. I've never seen a car like that or interior. Helen is not exactly enthused here. Yeah, Quinn doesn't shut up when she has her like things about beauty, and Helen is about to pass out. She needs her coffee. Helen did not get her coffee. That street looks kind of cool here. Wait a second. Considering the end of the episodes have the characters in different costumes, I think there is one of Jane in tie dye. Helen has a good point. Yeah, we're not surprised there. Wait. Trent is like almost peer pressuring Daria here. Daria is blushing so hard right now. It is downright adorable. You got to admit it there. That's certainly a wow. That's certainly a design look, and I'm not sure if I like that look. Cause like the hair is just too damn big for the character model. It, yeah, her character model for this Monique chick is just off. Something about it is just not click. It's either the eyes. The eyes are kind of really far apart in relation to the nose, and the hair is just too damn big. Meanwhile, at Cashman's, was the matching hairdo for Helen and Quinn is actually quite cute. Oh my goodness, Helen is going into Quinn mode. Yeah, you had kids, Helen. That's what you had. It's like you should have stopped at one, but nope. Daria is trembling. Oh, oh, it's like Trent is comforting Daria. Oh, and it's done. Yep, yep, you're totally pierced. It's like such an ador. It is an adorable little scene here where you actually get Trent and Daria one on one for an extended period. Too bad it never really goes anywhere because the Tom character gets introduced at the end of season 3 into 4, I believe. Yes, Jane. Daria just flashed you. Yeah, yes, she did. It's a very much a surprise. Good. You got your belly button pierced, Daria. That's what you done for a guy. That's what I just said. She did something stupid for a guy. Yeah, it's totally different. No, it isn't. Of course, nobody was gonna know. Which she did. I kind of feel like that was a dick move by Jane, but Jane does need to get Daria back for some of the stuff that happened in See Jane and Run. It's not fake, Quinn. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but then it's gonna close up on her. The bedhead look for Jane. Yes, she did. He said, "Be good" for the ET reference. Trent was already awake. He poked his head in. It's early rehearsal. Whatever. Oh, Daria with a tattoo. Uh, well, we get to see Brittany's mom for a change. And wait, Tiffany's? Wow, Tiffany's mom. Okay. Okay, yes, it's a model. Think very cute. Oops, they fell down. And yep, Jake got it all on tape. What will be revealed? Hey, it's Mystic Spiral. They're thinking about changing the name. Oh no, it's like a happy birthday tune. Oh wow, it's actually something touching as he actually does a song for her. They're like, rock out, man. Does anybody know what to get Jane for her birthday? Like, I know the other guitarist is named Jesse, but does the drummer even have a name? Probably does. Look on the Wikipedia at some point. Quinn is upset. Wow, Quinn is like, yeah, no, never again. Quinn ain't having it going forward. Oh wow, Quinn ratted on Daria. Yeah, Quinn tried to make herself feel better, but yeah, nope. She was pierced. She totally was. All right. Um. Obviously, obviously a fun episode. In so many ways. One, you got the Daria basically gushing for Trent the entire time. As like as many times as Daria blushed, the adorable moment of Trent like holding Daria's hand to make her feel comfortable. Um, and it's like it's in that regard, this really is like it's a Daria and Trent episode for the majority of it. The only other time they really had any direct one-on-one was the going to the concert with that big with that and I forget the name of that episode from season one. So where you have that and then it's like Trent and Daria. This does play as like a Daria having a crush on an older guy. It's just like it it really works in this instance, and her actually doing something stupid for a guy definitely is a it's a cute little twist because you would expect Quinn to do something stupid for a guy. And I say that, and I don't think so because Quinn gets guys to do some stupid stuff for her. So Quinn kind of is that's really where they're opposites there. Jane, if you look, I mentioned it during the episode. If you look into the context of Daria kind of being sabotaging some of Jane's accomplishments related, not so much the social circle Jane was building when she was part of the Lawndale High track team. Jane basically pointing out to Jodie is like, "Hey, check out Daria's navel belly button piercing." And it's like you could, in that context, you just look at Jane getting some payback on Daria, just like almost like a week later, depending on on the time frame of the episodes of when they take place, if they are taking place like a week apart from each other. The song which that Trent puts together for Jane is actually quite cute and adorable and everything. Like taking the context of him being unable to find a birthday present for his little sister is actually little sister. You came into my life like a twister. And everything is like, what could he get her that wasn't something plastic or unalive or that she didn't already have? It's actually that's it's a very much a cute. Again, it's a very cute episode. That has some very great moments. Uh, Helen stepping into Quinn's world definitely now it exposes like the fact that Helen does work hard, that she needs her coffee to function, that the she was falling asleep when they went to the beauty salon for the treatment and everything, and that and Helen had her concerns about her hair, like, oh, couldn't she just wrap a hot towel around her head instead of using the hair dryer, um, which is kind of, which it's like kind of go to show that she that Helen is actually like probably a lot closer to Daria in that regard than Quinn, but also there is that bit of a competitive spirit, at least when comparing herself to Sandy's mom, Linda, who oddly enough we don't see. We see Brittany and Brittany's stepmom, or and then we see that Tiffany of the Fashion Club went and literally rented, quote unquote, a stepmom. It was like, because that threw me off guard by by a very large degree. There's like, what in the world was happening there? And then that Stacy makes a comment that that Tiffany told the fashion agency that they wanted the hottest model that they had. Okay, so I guess who was apparently a mother or something of that sort. So it was kind of weird in that regard. But I'm kind of surprised at the same time that we don't get like to see some sort of like showdown, considering that Quinn was really ended up being very motivated and competitive about entering this mother daughter fashion show, and that we don't see Sandy and her mom. And I'm trying to remember, do we actually get those four characters together in one scene to play off each other over the course of the remainder of the series? And I certainly don't recall that. Um, Trying to think, was there anything else here? We kind of covered the thing or episode with Jake making the assumption that Trent was there for Quinn and like being totally cool with it, but with the second Jake realizes that Trent is there for Daria, he gets real suspicious. So it's kind of a cool, unique dynamic, but at the same time makes you wonder. It's like, okay, if he's at the point where it's like a Quinn is just going to have every type of guy coming to their house to pick her up for a date, is like he just washed his hands of that situation. It's it certainly gives one a lot to think about in that regard, or little to think about in the context of the series. Um, I think that just about covers everything here. Again, a very cute episode. Nice little closing episode for well, second to last episode for season 2. We have one more episode to go for the season, and guess what? We're gonna do that. Well, you're gonna see this shirt again because I'm gonna be recording the episode for Friday right after I'm finished recording this one here. So recording them back to back on wearing the same shirt and so forth. So there you go. So don't be shocked, folks, if you've seen this part of the video. So till then, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good one. We'll see y'all in the next video.